Ciao, ciao, ciao. How you doing, my friends? Charles here from my office, working my butt off here today. Today, my friends, I wanted to talk about two things. Quickly update you on my status here in Serbia. I officially purchased my return home today. 580 euros. June 6th, going from Belgrade to New York City and then New York City to Boston, Massachusetts. I typically buy my tickets through kayak.com. I really like Kayak. If you don't know it, they don't sponsor me, anything like that. But kayak.com is great because it'll search. You can search tickets to any, you can just put in, you don't even have to say, I want to go from Belgrade to Abu Dhabi. You can just put in a price range, $600, and put ticket to anywhere. And it'll give you some ideas on where you can travel. It's really cool. But it also searches multiple search engines. So I typically have purchased all my tickets through Kayak, with the exception of my return home and return to Serbia. I do that through a travel agency here in Serbia called Bravo Travel. They usually purchase tickets for all 1,000 of our students who go to the USA on the summer work and travel program. Anyway, I almost purchased a ticket on May 20th, which is today. I did this almost the other day, not today. But it was supposed to leave May 20th to fly from here to Frankfurt, and then Frankfurt, I had 17-hour transit to Newark, New Jersey, and then on to Boston, okay? But Bravo Travel, she said, let's not purchase it yet. This is about a week ago. She said, let's wait because Air Serbia is canceling lots of flights. And she said, then it'll be hard to get money back out of the second flight since that's through United Airlines. So I said, I trust you, go ahead, that's fine. She messaged me back. She said, what about May 28th, Belgrade to Istanbul, Istanbul to Boston? It was like 530 euros. I said, that sounds great, perfect, yes. She said, well, let's just wait because there's updates, they're not commenting back. So she just messaged me yesterday. She said, Charles, bad news. Turkish Air is not going to be flying till July 1st. To the USA. So I was so frustrated. I said, you know what? Give me the best way to get out of here and get back to the United States, quickest method possible. And she said, the way it's going, your best bet is to wait till June 6th to fly from Belgrade to Boston or to New York City to JFK Airport. And then I'll be there for 14 hours, and then I fly to Boston, which is my final destination. Then I can get to Nantucket, my island. But that's June 6th. 580 euros, it's official, but I have no faith in Air Serbia at this moment. I've read so many negative things on their posts. So many Serbs from all around the world messaged me and said, man, don't do it through Air Serbia. They're not replying. Their customer service is horrible. They owe me money. They're trying to get... So no disrespect to Air Serbia, I'm just feeding you in what other folks are telling me. But it's done, so hopefully June 6th I'll be out of here. And second thing I wanted to cover today, because this is important, I've been getting drugged through the coals over this Victoria University video, an ordeal, we can call it, okay? I've been drugged through the coals, called so many disgusting names from folks in Bosnia, folks in Albania, and from Serbian folks here. I've been called so many disgusting things and things that just really bothered me. I'm not making this video for a pat on the back or for you to show me sympathy. Oh, Charles, no. I'm telling you here because it's frustrating me. After I posted it, I considered it a success because Victoria University removed it. They looked at it. They felt it was inappropriate, so they removed it from their lecture, okay? When I made this video, I only did this because some Serb folks in Australia sent me that example. They said, Charles, look at this. Our kids have to listen to this and have to study this in their university. I felt it was inappropriate. So I made a video bringing it to light, okay? By no means did I to force my beliefs onto you. I merely showed you what it was. I read what it was, what the students had to study. I gave the university's info, and I said, if you find this inappropriate, let's message them, which I did. I wasn't rude. I was polite and brought that up, and they removed it, okay? By no means was I doing it for attention. That's what one Serbian said. Oh, you're bringing up old wounds between our people. Let it lie. Let the situation go away. Quit bringing up opening old wounds. You're doing it for attention. Honey, I've been doing this for 10 years. I have over 1,000 videos on YouTube. I'm beyond the attention phase. I'm doing this more or less because I have to, because it's out of habit here. I started making them. I've got over 1,000. Why quit? Okay. Some people watch it. Some people enjoy it. So I didn't do it for that. After I did it, I received an email from the Washington Post, a legit reporter. I looked him up. I Googled him. He's a legit reporter for the Washington Post. He said, Charles, I heard what happened at Victoria University, that they removed something. Can you give me some detailed information on what you sent, how you did it? I have not replied back. Reason being, because I've gotten so many disgusting messages from some Bosnians and some Albanians and these Serbians. And so I just want to step back from it, okay? Yes, you're right. I'm not a Serb, okay? But the reason I made it, I felt I've got a decent audience, okay? That's why I decided to make it. Not to be political, not to talk crap about your neighbors here in Serbia, which I don't. Not said anything bad about a Bosnian. Only thing I've said is that that's my third favorite country, Bosnia. I never insulted the Croats. More or less, I insulted my people. I said, look, why did they use Serbia as an example when they could have used my people? Look what we've done all around the world. Look what some of the Bosnians did. Look what some of the Croats did. Look what some of the Hungarians did years ago. Look what my point was, why use Serbia, okay? No other reason. Not to nitpick and pick on your neighbors. No. I did not. I feel like I'm whining like a little girl. I do that sometimes when I'm beyond frustration at people. So I'm not opening old wounds. I did not make it for attention. I did it because a couple Serbians in Australia sent me that, said their kids have to study that. I said, that looks wrong. Let me make a video so people can see it. Another girl said, oh, you've become way too political anymore. Stop being political. How is that being political? I feel when you see something that we feel is inappropriate, it should be brought out to the public and let the public decide. And the public here, my bubble of over 40,000 Serbs and folks interested in Serbia, my 40,000 people on Facebook, my 10,500 on Instagram, obviously felt it was inappropriate. They all emailed the university. They didn't do it just because of me. They did it because the outrageous amount of messages they received from folks all over the world, okay? So this isn't me forcing my views on you. Somebody else said, you weren't born here. You don't know what was going on. I know. Hvala Bogu, I wasn't born here during that time, okay? Bringing up a short thing that was posted in a lecture that I felt was inappropriate for them to be teaching students who have Serbian ancestry. That's why I did that video, okay? No other reason. Do you believe me? I hope so. And I still stand by it. I still think it's wrong. It was disgusting. And it was a poor example to use, okay? That gives you a little bit of my side of the story. Mondo's actually doing a big story on this, so you'll be able to see it very soon. They're the ones that did this really cool little video about me. It was like a minute and a half. It was a very popular video where I don't know, I'm not going to get into it, but they did that one, but they're doing this story on this Victoria situation. So you'll be able to see that very soon. It should be out very shortly, but I'm stepping back off of that. And you go back through all the 1,000 videos I've made about this country, tell me how many are political, how many are insulting to any particular person in the world. None. There was one you could possibly say, when I think back on all the videos I did, I did one where I was in the Republika Srpska Museum and I was videoing this big display they had on Jasenovac. And I showed that, so that could maybe be viewed as being offensive to somebody from across the border. I love Croats, they're my brothers. I live with them. Some of my best friends and brothers are from Croatia. They live with the Serbians and me in a house. We have Serbs and Croats together, you know? So I'm not picking on them or their whole people. That was an example. I showed in a museum, I showed that. I should shut this off, it just goes nuts. Only other, something I did about maybe 8 years ago, I wore a Serbian shirt, okay? It was just, it had the double-headed eagle shirt, and I went to Bujanovac. You hear this? Goes on all day with 3 phones. I went to Bujanovac, and I had a Serbian shirt. And I went into a bar, it was supposed to be an Albanian bar, and I titled the video, "Wearing a Serbian Shirt in an Albanian Bar," or something like that. Okay, that could maybe be viewed as being negative or being inflammatory. It wasn't. The reason I did that video, people think that I have these ulterior motives. I don't. The reason I did the video, I wanted to show, I met these Albanian people. They were nice, okay? And I said, hey, it's cool. You know, people told me if I wore an Albanian or a Serbian shirt in here, I'd get killed or something. So that's the reason I did it. I asked them, I said, do you care if it be on video? Can I make a video about it? Yeah, sure. Great. It wasn't to say, yeah, look, I'm wearing a Serbian shirt. I'm an ultra-nationalist. No. You people have too much faith in me, in my intelligence level, okay? I do nothing for ulterior motives there. Believe it or don't, you know? But anyway, to show you, to end this video, after the Victoria University situation, they removed it. Lots of people, somebody in Kosovo found it. That's where I got a lot of these messages. Kosovo, a big wheel in the media, posted about it. He said, there's a initiative in Serbia from ultra-nationalists to storm Victoria University with emails, trying to deny their whatever. He said, let's counter it. Email the university and tell them Serbians did do that. Don't hide the truth, okay? After that, I received so many nasty messages from people. I'm being accused of being a supporter of genocide, of just ridiculous things that are totally false, okay? But I stand by it. I think it was a good thing that I did bring that to people's light. I didn't change the world. I didn't change anything. A small difference like this. I'm happy it happened, okay? And it wasn't me. It was all of you are the ones that caused it, not me. I'm the face of it. I did this because people watch me in the Serbian community, okay? I don't know why, but you do. And why I feel proud about the whole mess after stepping back and thinking, should I have even done that? Because people hate me for that. From both sides. They think I'm being political. They think I'm doing it for attention. They think I should not stick my foot in that. Was it a good thing or not? Yes, it was. Why? Because this young lady right here, hope you didn't see her name. She's very pretty. She's a Serbian in Australia. Her name is Alexandra. I won't say her last name. I received this message, and this is what made me think it was a success. She said, hi, Charles. I don't know if you will ever see this message, but I'm a student of Victoria University, and I wanted to personally thank you for what you brought to light. And you had them come to their senses and publicly apologize. I don't feel they have done enough, and I think they should issue it in a more public way. I'm currently in the process of trying to transfer universities as I don't feel comfortable attending an institution who encourages such racist and degrading material in their classes. Thank you again. You are amazing. Okay? That is a young Serbian girl who goes to that university, and she felt it was inappropriate. I received another one from another young lady that attended the university that said thank you for having them remove it. So I feel it was a good thing. But now you know my side of the story. Ciao.